Hello everyone, haven't been on here in a minute. I hope you all been checking out your readings. I just did a quick, what's coming towards you for the water signs, fire and earth and air signs. I just wanted to speak on the passing of young Dolph today, being killed in Memphis. In I guess the area he grew up in, getting some cookies and being so far still developing. He was set up. I'm going to speak a little bit on the Dababy and Dani Lee situation that's been going viral on Instagram, Facebook. Starting with the young Dolph. We're hearing that young Dolph was killed a couple hours ago. It's very just sad and disappointing, and I really felt disgusted, like ugh. Like, really? This man was talking about promoting independence. I don't know factually if he was signed or not, but he promoted being independent. I liked his demeanor in interviews. He was on the Leo Cancer cusp. I think his birthday was July 27th or something like that. He was 36 years old. He was a father. He had his own label. He had an artist. Artist name is Key Glock. But what matters mostly is that this was a spiritual being that has been taken out of his body. He didn't pass away. You know, when someone is killed, they were killed. And he was murdered. So let's start there with the reports of him passing away. He was killed. Supposedly they shot 50 rounds in the store, and he there are some reports that he returned fire, but he succumbed to his injuries. And it's just like, it's terrible, because when you think about the person that we talking about, young Dolph, I love the song that he had with Megan. I think maybe what his last album was, like Rich Slave or something, called Rich Slave. He was in your face but humble with his lyrics, and the way he rapped, it seemed like he was just proud of himself. And they said he did a lot, gave back, and was doing, different things for his community. And losing another rapper like this, it's just crazy. We've been losing so many black men in general, but especially black rappers. Black men are that are rappers. The past 4 years. But now it's just back to back between 2020 and 2021. It's just very disappointing. I just hate to see it as a ethnic person. It's just disappointing. It's sad. That's a father. And R.I.P to Young Dolph, man. And my mom loved his music. I just liked how he was. I remember not too long ago looking at his interview with Drink Champs. And I was looking at comparing him to all the other people that came up there. He wasn't touching that liquor. He was just calm, chilling. I'm not sure if he was smoking or not, but he was just talking like regularly, like I'm chill, like laid back person. It was confidence in him. Even though he was laid back, it was confidence in him, and you can tell the businessman in him. And it's just sad to see that he has lost his life today at 36 years old. Just another black man. It just saddens me to murder in the industry. And I can't say that it's a surprise, because I definitely have been having a feeling that they were going to kill him. I really, truly did. My empath feelings in me, I felt that way. And it's not because he had been shot at before. I know he's had a beef or whatever with black youngster, but I just had a feeling that he needed to be careful. I just had that feeling that they were going to kill him. The way he was in his spirit and energy, It just didn't seem like he would be in that industry for long. And it's just ridiculous. I'm tired of seeing it. Something's up. It ain't no, oh, people do this in your hood or whatever. I'm just sick of that. It's like you telling somebody they can't go anywhere in their neighborhood. It's not because of simple jealousy. You know, I believe that it was a setup. It was a paid hit, just like with the Nipsey situation. And I don't personally feel that Soulja Boy had anything to do with it, because I know about 6 or 7 days ago, they had a spat or issue where Soulja Boy was saying he ain't really independent. Soulja Boy got into it with his artists, but I don't think Soulja Boy had anything to do with it. And that's just sad. You just love to hear Young Dolph's voice and him rapping it. His just demeanor is gonna be missed, and how he was as a person. He's one of those people you can kind of feel their energy. That he was just a laid back, cool dude, handling his business. And he was what he was, you know. He was, black, do something, rapping like black dude. I ain't, my skin, I'm dark, I'm making money. He wasn't insecure. He didn't care. It was just in his face. I don't care. Like, I'm in your face. I'm hustling. I'm promoting people, stacking their money. And he really was moving around and making moves without a label. So, yeah, that's just sad. It's just like so much been going on between this year and last year. It's like I'm just exhausted, because my energy in my life, and then hearing that today was like, ugh. But I just also wanted to touch on red flags before I get to the Dababy and Dani Lee thing. Red flags. There's some jobs that are red flags. There are jobs, like with my job recently, they're not even caring if you sick. That's the energy with it. Or if you want to check on your health, it's just like, oh, you need to be here. You need to be to work. It's getting really crazy out here. And if you do not have COVID, they're literally on the phone like, what are you worried about? What is your issue? You know what I mean? Come on in. I literally felt sick. I tested negative for it, and then I went to test for the flu, and even the nurse kind of had a little attitude. The second time, the doctor at the urgent care, she's very professional, but the second time I went Tuesday, which was yesterday, the one kind of was like, oh, well, just keep up with what they diagnosed you. I'm like, they ain't diagnosed me with anything. They gave me none. On Dayquil, on NyQuil, basically. But it's just been a long cold. And it's the way that people have been treating other human beings, even family members, since COVID has been out. It's the way jobs have been treating people. And it's crazy. I like my manager, but I'm still debating if I want to be there, longer, because she's been great, but I don't appreciate the HR, and I just feel like I'm doing the best I can. That these jobs, you just do the best you can. I'm turning in my doctor's notes, and all I can do is the best I can with the situation for the days that the doctor told me to stay out. And some days I stayed out for my health because I just wasn't feeling well. And I don't have to explain that to anybody. And I just feel like it's ridiculous how some people are acting like, oh, you gonna have to. I had to call my manager back to let her know that my HR lady was so disrespectful. I was just like, she was very insensitive and didn't even wish me to feel better. That would have been a professional thing to say. I was really congested. First couple of days was terrible. I wasn't even sounding like this. Like, I was real congested. More than I am now. I'm starting to clear up a little bit, but congestion just been lasting for days. But yeah, I just did not appreciate it. at all. It was just not okay. It was just completely not okay. At all. I don't know what's the next move I'm gonna make as far as that, but a lot of these jobs, some of these jobs not even paying much of anything, and the nerve to be treating people like this during this whole pandemic and being insensitive to people wanting to care and look out for their health is ridiculous. I know you want me there to work, but damn, are you serious? Like, only one manager really wished me to feel better, and in the same instance, he's just like, oh, you don't have COVID, what are you worried about? The fact that I was beyond sick, my temperature's still been up and down, but I was just beyond sick a couple of days ago. It was just, the beginning was I know what the hell was going on. It's crazy. So red flags with jobs, red flags with some people you have to let go that you care for because they're a red flag. They're going through red flag situations, and it's just too much. And I appreciate the people that have been giving me positive feedback and on here and positive feedback in my life. But I've just really been on my own trying to push and motivate myself. I did a video on my Facebook, but I also want to say something on here about distractions. I was gone for a long time. I was trying to have a relationship, and I was just working and coming home being tired. Some of it was time for myself, and I looked up and I'm like, damn, how am I going to be successful and have a YouTube channel and, you know, be consistent with this thing if I don't be consistent? How am I going to make it? And I hope nobody didn't feel a certain type of way about me being gone. But I'm back. I will be dropping more videos. As you see that Egyptian deck I just did, go back to my other black deck that I had. I want to get some other cards too, actually. But I'm going to be dropping them videos for you guys. Definitely. And shout out to one of my subscribers on here. Ace, he does TikToks, motivational speeches on his TikTok, and you know, he posts them, and he was just like, so what's going on? You got to put some more videos up, like keep it going. He motivate me too, so I appreciate that. But yeah, man, don't let nothing distract you. You know, you can have your fun and stuff, but I got distracted and consumed and honestly lazy, a little bit laid back. You work, but at the same time, you don't want to be slacking on your passion as you getting your money and you work in your job. Anytime you get your money, put it back to your passion. I'm going to buy another deck. I'm going to just keep buying different decks to have maybe about, I don't know. I want to get a lot of tarot decks. Personally, I do. And then eventually maybe I'll start selling some. And I was in the process of making my own. I could show y'all too. I had put different song titles on my tarot deck, but I'll show y'all. That was pretty cool. And I did that a couple of months ago. So you see I was doing good, and then I really truly feel like the little relationship I was in was a little distraction. It became not good, and it wasn't super bad, but it just became a distraction. It just went fast, and I need to get back to me, back to my passion, and anything else is gonna have to work itself out. Because I definitely want to be back consistent on this channel. This is what's meant for me. I'm spiritual. This is who I am. I feel comfortable on here. I'm gonna continue to post on here. And I'm not going to leave you guys again for another 4-month span like that. Like, that's just not okay. I feel bad. But, yeah, off that personally, my opinion about the Dababy and Dani Lee and Dababy and the baby mamas and him calling the police on her, I just think it's awful because it's a 3-month-old baby involved. I was with the baby when he was on stage, and people were trying to cancel him, and I thought it was wrong because he just had an opinion. He was not singling out gay people. But now I'm just not okay with you doing that. And I think a lot of people are getting caught up with the fact that she made a Yellowbone song about her being a Hispanic, because she's a white, sort of more white Hispanic Dominican girl. Yeah, I do think maybe she thought she was going to get a special privilege or get treated differently. She did know what she was getting into when she got with him because he had other baby mamas. So I'm not taking that from her. But y'all are getting so consumed with the fact that she is light-skinned that you don't realize that he was making a song saying my B is yellow mellow. He was dating her. That was no side chick. They have pictures all over the place, TikTok dance videos, going out on dates. And then when you want her to hurry up and leave out your condo with your 3-month-old baby, man, you was my side bitch. She was never, no, she was never this. What you know her as? She was never that. She wasn't this and that and that. You know her as da 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 da. It's not funny. It's not cool. And, he's big on marketing, walking around with diapers on. He had, when he punched the guy in the face, he did a little comedy skit of him punching another guy in the face, pretending to punch the guy in the face to make money off of it and to get views and to get attention for his album. Now he's doing it again. Don't do that with your 3-month-old baby. It's not okay. And y'all don't need to promote that. You should not kick a woman out. He's not kicking a woman out. He's kicking a woman out to have his child, no matter how you feel about her. You should not call her B on camera. And your 3-month-old baby is right there. It's just disrespectful. He's not 15. He almost probably over 30, maybe damn mid-30s. He should not have done that. It's not funny. And when is that going to stop being promoted? And for the other baby mama, he's not going to be with her. He's going to have another woman in the house, and she's pregnant again. I don't agree with men playing around with women and going, oh, I ain't with her on it. He got with her anyway to piss the baby mama off. Now she online. You knew I was with him. Your man knew he was with you, and he still got with Dani Lee. So let's pause from she's Hispanic and she black. He's still going to be with another woman in the media and could do her the same way. He has 3 baby mamas and what is he has, 3 girls? May even have another little girl on the way. I mean, come on. You don't call no woman you have a child with that we all know that you dated a side B and then call the police on her. Now she has assault charges being put on her. It's not funny. And they need to all come together because all of their children are siblings. Period, point blank. And I just pray I never be caught up in no situation like that. It's embarrassing with him playing on 1-1 while with the baby mama. Then I got Dani Lee. Now I want something else. I want you gone out of here so I can. He's not with any of them. So the baby mama should not be feeling like she is better or entitled to anything because he was publicly with Dani Lee. So that's a pure lie. And I just find it to be very disrespectful. And it's this type of toxic behavior needs to stop being promoted. It don't got nothing to do with man or woman and me taking sides. 3-month-old baby. She just had that baby 3 months ago. Don't kick them out. Period. It's not funny. None of it should have been posted, and it's ridiculous. But I just, I want to get back. I came on to let y'all know I'm going to be back posting. I want to be my own boss. I don't want to sit there and continue to work for nobody. And I've been interested in changing my life around and staying motivated and pushing forward with this and bringing new content to this channel, you know, as much as I can. I still consider this a new YouTube channel. And yeah, you know, anytime you can, just give people some prayer and motivation. You don't know what people going through. Some people acting out because they need it. But send your blessings up there and out there in prayers for Dolph's family. This just tragic. You know, safe travels to him in the astral world. But I'm just I'm a loss for words with that. But I'm about to go. Bye.